Hit that go live button on YouTube. And I think we're live on YouTube now. Very cool. Alrighty. How long till Avatar comes out? I genuinely can't remember the exact date. Let's look at the battle pass. 29 hours. Alright, cool. So we gotta hit Mythic, like, next 2 days? That's easy. I think we're chilling at bottom of Diamond 3. Very cool. Alright. I think we'll just jam on with Selesnya. So, I want some spells that I can actually finish then. Alright, cool. Let's go. Just gonna play old reliable, I think, today. And then day one, I'm really keen to play Aristocrats. I've been cooking an Aristocrats brew, and I think it will be pretty decent. I'm ready to be totally wrong. I think Firebender's Ascension is an absolutely nutty card, and it's just going to break the format. If our new turn 4 combo in Doc Orlok, Appa, and Aang doesn't break the game first. I've got a very bad feeling about this upcoming standard release. I really hope that the turn 4 combo that people are talking about doesn't actually break the game. Or we could be cooked. Forest. Oh, okay. I can't remember why. I think this is a Cauldron deck. I think they use Cauldron with Sleep Cursed Fairy to, like, generate infinite mana. I can't remember exactly what they do. But I remember it's a thing. I would very much like to stop drawing no lands, though. That would be kind of cool. So I guess this is like a, some kind of fairy deck, maybe? Though fairies Dimir colors, so I really don't know what opponent is on. I'm thinking Cauldron. Some untap this creature Cauldron nonsense. Yeah, okay. So it's like some Izzet fairy pile? This could be tough for us, actually. We're not really good at dealing with flyers, to be honest. Take 5. At least there's no more fairy mastermind, so I can just do this. Oh my god, please. I've had enough lands, game. Haven't I suffered enough? I'm very scared of, what's that counter spell they can run? That counters a spell and makes it cost a bit more if you have fairies. Let's see if he counters this. Watch him have a counter for this. Like, despite the 3. Oh my god, dude. I think I'm cooked. I'm drawing, like, absolute dog water here. Oh, thank you, opponent. We're saved. Opponent will let me have this Novice Inspector come back to my hand so we can make another clue. If the game was generating mana, we would be, like, crushing it right now. Oh, man. I can't take another one of these hits. If I draw a land... Oh, my god, dude. Lands, by the way. Oh, or a Boroid. I'm not going to even show him I have that, because I can't stop this. Oh my lord. So, Beeza is a must. I'm pretty confident Aura Boroid actually isn't going to help us in this matchup. I think Elspeth is much more likely to. One less reliquary. I kind of like Aven Interrupter. As a flyer, I can flash in. Phoenix down, I'll cut. And I think I'll cut a battle menu. Alright. Operation Draw Voice of Victory is a go. Voice of Victory's existence should shut down this deck. Hey, look at that. This game's hard, dude. Two Elspeths, though. Alright, game. This is gonna be pretty crummy to have to deal with. There's a fairy. So we'll just jam voice here. Make him have to use a resource immediately. Next turn we can ramp with an Urban Retreat. So he has to strike that, which means he can't hold up an instant. Multiversal Passage will probably be our play next turn. This is going to be... Oh, dude! Gonna auto-tapper, so I can't even play the Novice. That sucks. Whatever. I'm not mad. Alright, have a counterspell, buddy. Of course. I have to hold the second Elspeth, I think. And I'll just have that enter tapped. Bloom Trick, hey? Do I care to deny him this? No, I think we'll let him have this. He can tap my creature, it's not really going to do much here. This is a really tricky deck to have to deal with. Makes me want to run some kind of sweeper. Just draw some cards, I suppose. Nice. Next turn we can protect Elspeth, so let's just jam Zenith down, I guess. We'll just swing. And then next turn we gotta... Oh my god, bro, I'm sick of this card already. Nah, this is getting interrupted. So that way the Interrupter will slow down the damage he can dish out this turn. Yeah, you just can't brainlessly swing with these without losing them. He can just deal 3 to me. He's just going to sit on that mana. Sure thing. What do we reckon's better? I genuinely think double Zenith might be better than playing Elspeth here. Like, because if I play Zenith here... and then follow it with Elspeth. Elspeth could get countered, but I'll get 2 triggers. And that's kind of good. Hey. We'll do it. Spell Stutter. I'll let him have that. Because now this will trigger. And we'll go with the counters. Has he got Spell Pierce too? That would be wild. Yep, he's done. He immediately scoops it up. Good win there. Yeah, Aven Interrupter is like essential in this matchup. You just need to like send their counter spells into sorcery speed mode and just invalidate them. And then play Voice of Victory as well. It's a hard deck to beat, I think, though, still. Like, if he just has, like he was kind of cucked by lands there. I reckon there's surely he runs Enduring Curiosity too, which will be such a pain to deal with in this deck. Okay. One drop. Love to see it. If he's not going to play anything here, I think I'll pass and battle menu on his end step. Because next turn, I need to play a tap land to set up for Gearhulk. So I think I want turn 3 to be my Voice of Victory turn. Yeah, so he's just going to float mana here. He can do that. I'm just going to make a 2-2. And I can race him. Okay. Alright. We'll get the counterspell out of him now. Yeah, that's fine. He's gonna let me have that. Maybe we slow play then. I really don't want this Gearhulk to get countered. So if I play Llanowar Elves, next turn I can play a land and hold up Llanowar Elves mana. Oh, that seems wasteful. Like, the objective here is just to race him at this point. He can keep swinging for 2. I'm winning the race still. Hit a land. So Dazzling Denial will stop the, that's a bit annoying. Dazzling Denial will stop, Bright Glass Gearhulk because he has a, bird on the battlefield. But Fabloom Trick won't. So let's have this come in for white. Yeah, he's got Denial. Damn. Alright then. Win con is just going to be to Restless Prairie him. Take 2. I don't know what opponent has. Multiversal Passage will give me 2 mana to play Elspeth. Negate is the only thing, or another Dazzling Denial. You know what? Just because of that, I think we're going to do this. I feel like he's played his hand so cautiously here that, or like so passively that he's got another counterspell, like another Denial, I think. Make it... Oh, that's such a good... Alright, now we're actually just clear to kick his ass with this. Yeah, and he's done. GG. Alright, I'm glad I played in that order. I feel like he's just trying to punk people who don't know how to sequence properly. Like, that's what that deck is, just like a test of, like, do you know which cards to play first? And if the answer is yes, you can beat it. Alright. Ugh. Bit better. So I'm thinking Paw Patch turn 1, try and bounce it back turn 2. And then I can play it with Zenith. assuming my opponent isn't like some absolutely crazy deck. Alright, swing. 3-2 damage. Free ramp. We love to see it. So, play here is probably Cosmogrand first. If he counters it, we play Phoenix down. If he doesn't, we play Llanowar. Essence Scatter in the main board, bro. Who hurt you? Now we need to respect Tashana's Tidebinder. Nice. Good find. Egotistical Bass. Hey dude, it's good to see ya. Essence Scatter in game 1 is so like... I don't know, man. Like, this is 2 matches in a row. We have like, I'm going to play the cards on your turn. And you will never be able to compete with my value. If this is a graveyard deck, I'm going to actually be so mad. Okay, now it's just Dimir Tempo. But Dimir Tempo playing Essence Scatter when they have a counterspell that can counter anything is like crazy to me. Look at this shit, bro. Man's just floating Curiosity mana. If this is another Essence Scatter, he's defeated me in the marketplace of ideas. I don't know how to beat that. Tidebinder, sure. Yeah, he's just saving Tidebinder to hit that, I guess. What can we... I think we can be a bit cheeky here, actually. Because that's our first spell of the turn. So let's do this, eh? Where's your god now, buddy? Here's 2 1/1s. And there goes that stinky flyer. We get rid of the flyer instead of Tidebinder, by the way, because we want to stop him from getting free hits with Enduring Curiosity. Yeah, it doesn't trigger Poor Patch because of Tidebinder, which is a shame. I've got 2 hearts in the deck, don't I? Yeah, fuck it. Have another counterspell. Make him have it. Now's a good time to play into it, if you ask me. Alright, we want another heart. And we probably want Poor Patch number 2. Because we just need to go wide. Play the next rose. Scoop up the binder. Flood Fitzdrana. Sure, buddy. I mean, shuffling that doesn't really bother me, if I'm being honest. I'll swing. I don't mind him blocking here. Once again, the goal here is just to remove his creatures and make it so that he doesn't get value out of Kaito or Curiosity. Like, the best play he can do with his mana this turn is just swing at me with the Reef. That would make me happiest. There's hard-casted Kaito. Pour one out for homie. Ooh, hold on. We love to see this. And here comes Voice of Victory. So I'm pretty sure a stun's coming down, hey. Yeah, I think we want to do this. Chip him down. Put him down to 4. I'll just block with the rabbit. I don't really care if I lose it. No value for opponent. This is how we beat Dimir mid-range, by the way, in this deck. Like, it's why the matchup's so good, because you just go wide and you just deny all their value. What's gonna swing at him? Yeah, maybe we go the voice. Yeah, look at this. Bro can't draw any cards. He can use Kaido, it's not going to get him cards. He's going to stun my creature, sure thing. So is there anything Gearhulk can find for us that we're pretty happy with? What we'll probably do here is this. We swing Gearhulk here and Prairie at you. Because Gearhulk will get a buff. It's got Trample First Strike, so it's killing Kaito unconditionally here. And he can't trade without losing his cat. And then next turn, Gearhulk will come down and find us a cheap removal spell, hopefully, to get through some annoying blocker. Like, we've completely crippled him. I can't stress enough, Dimir mid-range is just straight up relies on being able to draw cards from Kaito and Curiosity. If you take that away from him, they've got nothing. So I'll just block here. What's he gonna do with, like, one card with 2 mana potentially to spend? Like, I'm not worried about that. Oh, there's a 1-drop. Card is a bat. Doesn't want it. We'll go Gearhulk. We'll find a Seam Rip and probably an Inspector, I reckon. Because we can play both this turn that way. Inspector will play defense for us. But so will Gearhulk, actually. We'll just scoop up Siren. Keep swinging. So next turn, Bright Glass Gearhulk can block either the cat or the reef. And Novice Inspector will just eat a chump block for the other one, and then we'll have game. Yeah, like he's desperate for cards. there are no cards for him to draw here. We'll just block this way. Dimir players, when they like realize their deck just doesn't give them free roll for card draw. Alright, sick. Ouroboros actually is a cut in this matchup because they have some of the best interaction to deal with at the turn it comes out. But everything else is pretty good. I like Beezer sometimes in this matchup. I'll stick to 1 Phoenix Down, I think. I like 2 Dusk Roses. You can run Get Lost instead of Battle Menu. I'm still on the fence. Get Lost specifically deals with Kaito better, but Battle Menu is just like a nice instant speed trick. Battle Menu just has flexibility that I like. I think we'll go with a Baser. Just 1. We don't need 2. Just cut the Ouroboros. Because they just hold up instant speed removal. The turn Ouroboros comes down. And unless you have Voice of Victory, you're kind of sad. Ooh, this is kind of playable. On the draw, I'll keep this. If we draw a non-tap land, we're so ready to go. Like that, perhaps? Love to see it. So removal check here. Looks like we're getting by. Oh, please bin that. Damn. I would have been so good if he had to get rid of that. I guess he's that desperate for a good removal spell. I think... So if we play Prairie this turn... I think it's correct to go Prairie, sadly. Because I want to have the mana to play Gearhulk next turn, and if I play an untapped land this turn, I have to play a tap land next turn. It's probably just better to do this. Plus, he can't Tishana me this turn, so... Looks like we're not getting Kaito'd, because our opponent is a greedy bitch who wanted to keep a 2-lander. Nope. Okay, he just straight up doesn't have Kaito then, I guess. So play here, he's holding Shoot the Sheriff. So we need to ask ourselves what play we can make here that will still get us value in spite of Shoot the Sheriff. Brightglass Gearhulk will draw us cards, but I think there's a better option. It's Cosmogrand Zenith plus Llanowar Elves. But as I said against Dimir, his deck hates when you block his stuff. Now, and the way priority works is, because I played a creature with no ETB, I still hold priority. So I'll be able to do this and trigger Zenith. Here's 2 1/1s. And he can shoot the Sheriff now. He can remove Cosmogrand Zenith, but I've just generated 3 1/1s in spite of his removal. With one of them being a Mana Dork as well, so I can play Elspeth next turn if he taps out. And Elspeth is a really ugly card for him to have to deal with. Alrighty. That changes the dynamic a little bit. I was thinking Elspeth. Now, though... I can't. I wanted to play Gearhulk plus a removal spell for Curiosity, but I don't think I can, which sucks. Maybe I do this, then. Let's just go really fucking wide, hey? Let's do this. We'll go Elspeth here. And we'll buff the creatures. So this makes them flyers. And I'm going to declare no attacks, I think. If we draw another white source, what we can do is use Duskrose Reliquary to scoop up that Curiosity. And then it won't go to grave. If he doesn't deal with Elspeth, he's probably got Tishana's Tidebinder here. Or if he doesn't make an attempt to deal with Elspeth. Oh my god, dude. So Elspeth survives here. Which is fantastic for us. I'd love to draw a white mana source. And we can cleanly deal with this board. That is a white mana source. A null? Oh, that's lame. Very lame for us. We'll just make some tokens and play a Voice of Victory then. So we're setting up a win con here where we can go really wide. We've got Restless Prairie to buff our cards up. We've got Cosmogrand Zenith in hand, which will generate us tokens. Elspeth's a token doubler and makes them herself. Our goal here is probably just going to be to go really wide. He's going to keep attacking with this because he's so desperate to get rid of this. And we'll just keep offering one creature to block with it every turn. Our goal is here is just to outnumber him now. He's played 1 0-point Ballad. He probably has no more than one more left in the deck. He's got Bitter Triumph. Okay, I don't think he wanted to do that. And then he has to Flood Pit's Drowner on my turn. Ugh, that's a lame draw. Or is it, actually? Because we can do this. No, we can't do the cool thing I wanted to do. I wanted to return Voice of Victory. Alright. We are now running on fumes. Drawing a land there was a little unfortunate. If we didn't draw a land there, we would have a very good board, but we don't. Sadly. Opponent wants to swing. Mill 4. He's going to get a card out of this, sadly. Not much we can do about that. But he's got no mana here. Oh, did he draw a removal spell too? Wow. Yeah, I hate to see it. But you'll love to see that. Here's Gear Hulk. So this will save our bacon here a little. Reliquary can sack and grab the Inspector. So... is there a... oh, there's a Gear Hulk already in our grave. So what we need to do is go Phoenix down then. So this comes in, it swings. It's going to make 2 1/1s. Whether or not he blocks them is kind of redundant, because we're just going to immediately sack one of these. So we sack this one, and we just straight up get rid of the cat. And that cripples his card draw substantially. Then next turn, Phoenix Down will be used to cantrip and find some 1-drops. Because we'll pull Gear Hulk from our grave. He bricks. Is he just going to dry pass? Alrighty. So we'll use this now, and we're going to grab a Gear Hulk. This should be lights out for him, honestly. I'll grab Seam Rip, because what I think he's trying to do is double block. We gotta set up for lethal next turn. Let's see what he does here. I think he'll block Gear Hulk with something here. Chooses not to. So we'll just Offspring Paw Patch then. And this should be lights out. We got a great lead here now. Like, he'll have to top deck some absolute bullshit here to win. My boy is back. Yeah, don't you know it, dude? I never left. I just stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. 3 days is really all I can muster. After all, I have to work a job still. Dude's absolutely running on fumes here. That seems scary, so I'm just gonna block this. I don't want to get punked by the cat. Or Kaito. I did not know your schedule at all. Yeah, maybe I gotta do it. Maybe I gotta make a better effort to make that more visible, hey? That's probably on me. The bat. Yep, everyone say goodbye to the voice. This should be lethal, though, because we're just gonna pump this board. So, and we just do the mobilize, and if you order the triggers like this, yeah, they become 2/2s. This is partly why I'm confident this deck will hit Mythic fairly easily, because Dimir midrange is like the fad right now, and this just, it folds so hard to this deck. I am in the future, that's right. What the fuck? Why do I have upper coins? Hello? Is that like they've swapped the, yeah, they've swapped the texture, I think. I haven't even finished the battle pass yet. That's how much fun I had this standard season. Alright. Wait, no, why am I going browsing? Let's play some Magic, hey? Alright. Back to it. That's right, it's Monday for you. Yep. It's a visual glitch. You got the same upper orbs? Ah, yeah. That makes sense. I haven't even bought the pass yet. I haven't even pre-ordered yet. Not that, like... Ugh, God, even saying that sentence made me get a little repulsed. I don't even think I will pre-order. How about that? What do we think, guys? 6-land hand with a card that only works if I have a creature in the graveyard? Don't think I'll be keeping that. Nor a 1-land hand. Nor a 1-land hand. Alright, Ouroboros not doing anything. Cosmogrand needs 2 cards. Alright, we're running on fumes. We're gonna hit the Gear Hulk on turn 3 play. An opponent is not gonna have spot removal for this Llanowar Elves. Oh my god, it's another Dimir player. I did, saw it was a good deal. It is a good deal. It's just something about, like, pre-ordering these days in modern gaming that just makes me feel a bit uncomfortable. Duress. Man, just imagine if we drew a land there, guys. Crazy. Alright, well, tap out, please, opponent. I'd love it if you did that. Oh, no target! Sucked in! He just got so wrecked. Dude, actually amazing value. Or a Boroid. Oh, dude, imagine. Imagine. Nah, screw it. Or a Boroid. Make him have the removal, guys. That's always the answer. When you're behind, make them have it. I don't have the luxury to play around a removal spell. If he's tapped out this turn, I'll take it. Even if it's going to just give me +1/+1. Which this turn... This is why we don't play around it, guys. He doesn't have removal for Aura Boroid. So we can just sit here and chill. He does find removal there, though. Oh. A land there. Ooh. Bro, if I had one more white source, that Cecil would cease to exist. Alright, we're gonna Paw Patch. We're just gonna set up a big-ass board, dude. That is our goal here. No attacks, pass to you, opponent. Because these Paw Patch recruits having Trample will be really important. If this is a Curiosity turn, I really don't mind. Yes. Done. Banned. Get out. Nah, I don't think I will. The cat? Alright, we got about one turn of relevance here. If I draw a white mana source, it's actually over for him. We did not draw a white mana source. Big sad, I say. And so instead we'll play Seam Rip. Actually no, we'll play the Reliquary. And we'll play another Llanowar Elves. Because at least it gets buffed, you know? And we just double swing here. You'll move, opponent. And the fact they have Trample is just like... Is he not going to block with Cecil? This guy's so cooked. Dimir players, when they try and, like, avoid, like... Dimir players, when you try and avoid them getting value. Like, they have to take a value trade. They will not, like, sacrifice any creature. Now, I know Ouroboros got us that win, but I'm cutting it. Most of the time he has instant speed interaction there. And I don't feel great about keeping that. We'll just do what we did last game against Dimir. Magus of the Arena is like a legit title, right? You get that by being like a gamer. I would be totally cool if the matchmaker just threw Dimir mid-range at me all day. Ugh. Are we gonna... Alright. Are we gonna get another one-land hand straight after this again? Are we good? Completing all achievements or double mythic? Ah, I gotcha. I don't think it's the double mythic one. I thought about doing that. Going for that one. It's not an achievement I have yet. It could be fun to try and get, because I don't play that much sealed. And if I qualify for Pro Tour this year, I might actually have to learn sealed. So I play a few drafts every time a set comes out, but I never get super into it like other people do. So I'm thinking we hit him before we play a voice, because we want to beat... Oh, never mind. He's on it. Bro is on it. Here's a voice of victory. Enjoy, opponent. So he can develop his Kaito this turn, or he can get voice of victory for the rest of the game. Which, he's going the get voiced for the rest of the game option. But, you know, if he ends the game quickly, I'll respect him for it. Oh, dude. Ah, screw it. We'll do this. Nah, I want to use the clue to make a land, to dig for a land, but I think it's better that we hold up battle menu for the inevitable swing here. They never expect battle menu. Always gets them. It's so versatile. I feel like people sleep on this card so much. Like, yeah, wow, I'm trading 2 for 2. Against a creature deck, though, that's pretty good. Plus, the fact it's instant speed really just, like, makes it hard for opponent to play around it. Kaito's coming down. Kaito's fucking dead if he doesn't stun a creature here. Or buff it. He's buffing it. He knows. Okay, I'm really not drawing lands, apparently. Very, very lame. Ah, maybe I should have swung at him. Is this one of my best Rose Reliquaries? I think so. It sucks to do this, but I think this might actually be one of my better ones. Just because I can get this for free. I'm gonna get rid of the map token. How wild's that? He can't stun this turn. But I am struggling on 2 lands right now. Inspector has to block here. Inspector has to take one for the team. Alright, so he does that because he's convinced Kaito's gonna die, I think. He would buff Kaito and force me to have to commit more things to it if he had plans to keep Kaito around. Betrayal. I guess it's gotta be Paw Patch. Doesn't feel great, but we need this, Oh, brother. Can we get a land? Alright, well. Who needs life, guys? I certainly don't. I'm probably dead here now, just because I'm stuck on 2. Shock. Cat. Yeah, I'll scoop to cat. Ugh. Lands moment. That makes me want to put in another Beezer. That interaction just there, where I just get drained by flyers. Since it seems like Demir's running Fey-Bloom Trick a lot again now, so Beezer probably has good value. Like, he'll always make the 2/1/1s, potentially. Or have a higher chance, anyway. Yeah, can't go wrong with this. No interaction, but we have Voice of Victory in Beezer. I kind of like it. I like your cut. I don't want to take any points of damage until I play Beezer. So we can pretty safely get some cards in here. Yeah, nice. I think we take the Gear Hulk turn here. Very safe Gear Hulk. Because he can't counter this. It'll come down and be a problem for him. And I think I might grab Phoenix down here on the assumption that he's going to remove this. And we'll grab a Paw Patch, why not? I think Phoenix down is very likely to find good value this game. Can't attack. Bright Glass Gear Hulk stops Kaito. If he passes here, he loses his value. Like, he can't flash stuff in on me. He has to take Seam Rip. There we go. Love to see it. We just top deck Elspeth. Lights out. This is actually curtains for him now. I think we do swing with Voice, actually, because we get the double Mobilize. Yeah, we're just going to absolutely look to just crush him here, if we can. Can't block that, buddy. It's flying. Yeah, fantastic. No creatures, and we have an Elspeth on the board. And a Voice of Victory on the board. This is going to be so hard for him to win from. Yep, GG. You just resolve Elspeth against a mere mid-range, and they just fold. Are we getting another upper coin? Is that the sound? Oh, 2 upper coins. Wow, great. Fantastic. Ooh, nope. Playable? I'd call this a playable. Battle menu. Goodbye. It's only a playable because we have another green card we can play if we don't draw white source. Especially if they don't remove Llanowar Elves here, which they didn't. So we get to do a very gnarly turn 3 play. Or 3 mana play, I should say. Alright. If opponent is on control, I gotta play around split up. He's not. Okay. God, I would love to draw a white mana source right now. That will do. Thank you very much. Alright, well, opponent is Jeskai Reanimate, so he's gonna helping hand this, which means we just need to absolutely book it for his health bar. We need to take his life out before he gets a little out of control. Battle menu would have been a better keep than Voice of Victory here, because you can kill Oculus, but there's no way to know that. Alright, so here's the combo. Love to see it. He can't interact with this board without buffing a creature up. Alright, so he'll get a big dude here. Or a dude. I'd love to draw Ouroboros here. Ouroboros would be the dream here. No Ouroboros. How about enter tapped? And we'll just swing for the fences. We need to close out the game really quick here. Our hand was not suited for the long run. Whoa, okay. Wonder which one he chooses. They're both good. Card draw, alright. Makes another 2/2. Ooh, hold on. I think we want to get rid of the elves here. He can't do anything. He can only flip over a card. He would only have priority there if he could flip over a card. Let's just do this. I need every point of damage here. I'm going to run out of resources fast. One Ouroboros is all we need here. And then we're set. Or a Gear Hulk. Gear Hulk would be nice here. Vestige. Oh, I don't even know what bro's on. He must be on that splash portal nonsense. Where they like blink the cards they warp in to get them in for dirt cheap. So battle menu is going to be super good here. Because both the Riddler and the Vestige have over 4 power, and battle menu kills creatures with that. What's he thinking? Oh, yeah, it's exiled. He can't get another one. That's funny. Oh, please. Nothing crazy. I'm begging you. Land. Amazing. That's actually the best outcome, I think. Oh, we draw a land of our own. We're so close, but we're actually running out of steam here now. I think he'll beat us with just a little bit of health left. Maybe? We might just get there. Where he's on 1. So if Voice of Victory survives and he doesn't play enough creatures, we might win. He can't shock any lands in either. Oof. Alright, Vestige. So if he plays 1 creature... Well, actually, no, that doesn't do it for him. He's outnumbered here, because Voice of Victory is going to make 2 creatures, and he has 3. He can't cast spells on my turn, so he's actually cooked if he passes here. Alright, bro is mega cooked. Unless I'm missing something here, he can't block all these tokens coming in here. Yeah. Whew! Just got over the line there. Jesus. Ouroboros definitely stays here, though. In this deck. Yeah, agreed. He was really greedy there, not killing Voice of Victory, and it came back to get him. Seam Rip will cut for a vacuum. The give creatures haste thing kind of spooks me. Oh, sorry, Girl Summer. Hold on. Yeah, hey, how's it going? It's good to see you. The Nightbot hates caps. So vacuum's a yes. I'm thinking Authority of the Consoles. Seeing that Jeskai Siege that gives things haste kind of scares me. Like he's going to bring in something and one-shot me. We'll keep a Seam Rip in. I don't think I need Phoenix down in this matchup. Still on Selesnya Rabbits. #1 advocate of rabbits. Dude, I freaking love Selesnya. I used to think it was so lame, but like as someone playing Selesnya right now, I've got to say, for the color with the worst lands in Standard, it sure does pretty well. Maybe Get Lost is better than Seam Rip. Just because we want to have something flexible. Pick Your Poison's probably pretty good. Because Pick Your Poison kills FOMO, which Seam Rip is primarily going to be hitting. And also gets rid of the Oculus. I really want to find room for Elspeth, though. Maybe we cut... Oh, dude, he's going to put Fire Magic in for sure, hey. We're going to do this. We're going to buff our curve up. Poor Patch Recruit kind of gets, like, blasted by fire magic. Battle menu is so flexible. Yeah, ain't it? I freaking love that card. Also, I think we're playing on the Avatar board. I didn't even realize now. It's kind of nice. Is this meant to be Bossing Say? It's kind of cool. Vivi is gone. Yeah. Everyone celebrate. The menace. If he doesn't remove this, I get to do my favorite mechanic in the game. Don't you discard an Oculus, bro. Or we're gonna have a serious talk. Starting town. I think I will tap this Llanowar Elves. And I'll tap this for colorless. We don't need to take an extra damage, despite what the auto-tapper thinks. Bro, this is so gross. Such a banger opener. Llanowar Elves, turn 2, Urban Retreat, play Llanowar Elves. Next turn I'll have 5 mana to spend if he doesn't remove Llanowar Elves. If he does, I just play Gearhulk on curve. I want to go back at the dude who told me we don't know Vivi is gone until it's banned. We don't know. Bro, everyone who was saying that was like a Vivi apologist. They had like a playset. They're like, oh, it's too early. It's too early. He just got printed. They will never ban Final Fantasy cards. Ugh. Time to take damage. Alright, we have to shock here. Big sad, but it has to happen, I'm afraid. The Vivi apologists, yeah. That's what I would call them. Let's go with a vacuum and an authority of the consoles, please. I think I will play the consoles. I just want to get this down. I just expect nonsense. There's too many ways to give his things haste. That scares me tremendously. And then we're just going to hold battle menu open, I think. I'm almost certain he's trying to do some bullshit where he warps in creatures and gives them haste. And Authority of the Consoles will just shut that down. Maybe grabbing Vacuum and Consoles was greedy? I don't know. You're planning to stream soon as well? Oh, let me know when you do. I'd love to come along. Yeah, there's Splash Portal. This is a warp abuser. Yeah, Wild Ride. There it is. Amazing. Oculus, sure. That was awesome. Alright, Voice of Victory's coming down. For all you... to make him woe. What do we do here? I think I just want to swing with the Gearhulk. Ghost Vac was a good take. Yeah, well, I mean, it's definitely working out now. He's put an Oculus in the bin as well, so... We need to stop him having Delirium and Tersa. Like, there's so many good picks here. Yep. FOMO is an enchantment creature, so I can kill it with Pick Your Poison as well if I want to. I don't think I need to get rid of this yet, though. Well, now I do. Immediately as I say that. So I'm going to have to scoop up Oculus before combat. Yeah, alright. No. Or is there already a... No, there's no other creatures in the grave. We'll get rid of it now. And you know what? No, I think we'll take the 3. Battle menu, I'm really tempted to use, but I think its better use will just be, like, removing this crap. I'd like him not to have value. Any more than he's already going to get with this thing. Oh, that was actually amazing that he got nothing out of that. Hold on. So we'll play Gear Hulk now, and we're just going to grab Seam Rip. We need that fear of missing out gone. I'm going to grab a land. This can come in for green. And we'll play Seam Rip here. Goodbye. Fantastic. Yeah. So I'm so glad I sideboarded in Authority here. I didn't see him play anything aside from that Siege. And I'm just like, oh, you only put that in if you're trying to haste shit. So I'm very happy to get that out away from him. Jeskai Oculus meets the Lesnia mid-range. Yep. Meet 4 mana first striker. We could actually get him with a gnarly vacuum. If we somehow don't kill him next turn. I think we got him dead to rights here, unless he plays some absolutely crazy nonsense, because every creature he plays is just going to come in tapped. Like, that's not going to help him. It doesn't leave the battlefield, it comes in tapped. He's cooked. Just get rid of this. Yep, GG, opponent. This is the best time to be playing Standard. After a really polarizing meta. Because people who only knew like 1 or 2 decks, which you could get away with in the previous format, are just like lost. Like, I haven't dropped a game since getting to Diamond, simply because like, I'm just farming people who don't know how to like play anything aside from VV Izzet. They're just like lost lambs, dude. I always find the hardest part of the ladder climb is actually unironically Plat 4. Is it just me? Like, when you like start a season, Plat 4 is filled with like the most like unpredictable, chaotic bullshit. Like this season, I think I played versus like 3 oops all discard decks that like were just trying to gimmick me out and like make me lose. Like they were just like taking all the copies of a single card out of my deck over and over again. Yeah, Plat 4 is genuinely the hardest part of the climb. If you can get through it, like everything becomes so much easier. Like once, oh wow, bro is mainboard Authority. What deck is going around that wants to do that? Which means bro is probably also going to be mainboarding Split Up too, I bet. So we just got to be mindful of that. Maybe life gain? Yeah, true. Nope. No, actually, this still gains you life. It could still be a life gain deck. Oh, dude. If he doesn't have Split Up, he's cooked now, right? But if he has Split Up, we're cooked. Like, if I play Ouroboros here and he Split Ups me, I'm donezo. Screw it. Let's find out together. Surely not. Surely we're not about to eat the fattest Split Up in the world. Oh, it's hard, man. We're good. We got saved by card draw at least, but holy hell. Someone clip that, please. That hurt my soul. That actually hurt my soul. Like, I even called the shot, too. He's Boros. This guy's deck is just, did I play Authority of the Consoles? Like, what is this shit, bro? Did someone actually say that? That's really funny. Alright, Inspector time. The only way to win is to just play everything. I need them to watch this clip, dog. Honestly, that was disgusting. That was like 10 years of my life being taken off me. Is opponent gonna play like anything proactive, or is his goal just to sit here? Like, life gain decks usually play creatures that do something when you gain life, right? This is going to be a tough matchup, let me tell you guys. Another bricks, sure. Anyone else bricked up for the bricks? Wait, what? I'm sorry, that was very unprofessional. Simulacrum. It's a Simulacrum deck that runs Authority in game 1. What the hell, dude? Okay, well, I'm less worried now. Spamming a dude for the power 9. Oh, is that you're talking about the bird. That bird that gives you one of the power 9, right? Oh, dude. It's probably not Ouroboros, guys. It's probably Bright Glass Gearhulk, if I'm being honest. Maybe this guy said, since all the, since Screaming Nemesis got banned, it's time to, play life game. Yeah, the bird took 6 extra turns, still lost to goblins. Who would win? Literal power 9 or one smelly green boy? Actually, one is definitely not the correct representation of goblins players. It's more like 10,000. If they have Cranko. Alright, all we can do is play creatures and pray for no board wipe. And take their toys away from them. He's gonna get a ton of life off this, but this is literally what we have to do, sadly. I fear we may lose to another sweeper, though. If he has another sweeper, it might be over. Like, we've done everything we can here to keep him off Synthesizer. We came out aggressive, too. He just had the removal. Bay. Alright, sure. Punted and lost against Azurius artifacts by not leaving out blockers. Ugh. Every time I see Azurius, I go, I don't need to play creatures, right? They're just gonna, like, do nothing until they suddenly win, right? Oh my god, bro. Nah, it's fucked. I'm done. I didn't realize he would do that. Alright. Get me out of that game. There's literally not much I can do if he has a bunch of that stuff. I think we'll... Seam Rip's gonna be alright, but I don't think it'll be great. We want Elspeth. No, we don't want Beza. We want Aven Interrupter. Oh, we want Requisition Raid. Who am I kidding? Of course we want Requisition Raid. Phoenix Down doesn't really do much. Just gets hoovered up by Star Cage. The goal is just to keep him off Synthesizer. Like, that's it. If we can just keep him off Synth, we're alright. Jeskai Artifacts generally is like a one-and-done kind of deck. Like, it gimmicks you out game 1, and then you can get back at it later in game 2 and 3. Ooh, I think we need pressure. We'll cut 2 Inspectors at least, I think. And I think we do cut Seam Rips. Seam Rips just not gonna Do it, dude. Am I correct that Aven doesn't counter stuff like inevitable defeat? Nope, that is actually not the case. Because Aven Interrupter does not counter. It's not considered a counter spell, so Aven Interrupter would counter, which is how I'm assuming you're meaning this, someone trying to play inevitable defeat. It can be used against spells that say this can't be countered. Because it exiles the spell. It doesn't counter it. It's a very good card. Personally, I think it's very underrepresented for how strong it is. No, actually, Paw Patch is better than a battle menu in this deck. We'll go with this. Man, that authority split up cooked me, bro. Yeah, that's correct. Not countering, it is plotting it. But if you use it against something that can only be casted at instant speed, like a counter spell, it effectively shuts it off forever. We'll just do this. Because it's still on the stack, the spell's effect never goes through. That's right. You have 2 to 3 of it. Honestly, it's a great sideboard card. Like, you will not be disappointed with it. Genuinely. Well, we're not getting authority turn 1. Not many people play around it. Which is, honestly, despite how good it is, it doesn't see much play, so people generally usually get blown out by it. Because they don't think white can just, like, turn off a spell for a turn. Maybe if it's, like, a direction they move into more, they might do more of it. I think we play Zenith, actually. Buys you a turn against sweepers. Yeah, exactly. It's primarily used in aggro decks as a way to turn off sweepers. So in this case, I'm hoping to use it to stop that split up from coming through. The reason I didn't hold it this time is 1, I don't have enough creatures, and 2, I can play a untapped creature which will beat split up. Though next turn, I'm definitely going to have to hold it up, I think. At this rate, it's looking like I'm going to have to hold it. And I can't kill this with Pick Your Poison. Alright, I think we'll do this. And we're going to Aven Interrupter whatever he plays. For the tempo. And to shut off Simulacrum Synthesizer from doing some nonsense. Because it's not a cast trigger. It's when an artifact enters. So he's going to try and play an artifact this turn to trigger it. Or he's going to sweep my board. Those are the 2 things he'll do if he has them. I might add more Voice of Victories in Aven instead of Shard Mage's Rescue. It's a brilliant card. There we go. A Voice of Victory is the kind of card that if they don't reprint for a few years, will probably go up to, like, what Grand Abolisher did. It's like a slightly weaker Grand Abolisher effect, but a way better statted creature. That's how I see it anyway. Grand Abolisher, my goat. I don't think I've seen more people scoop from Grand Abolisher than anything else. I think that card has caused more salt, like rage quits in my Commander games than any other card. There's a guy I know who's like dedicated to that card. If he's in white, he will play Grand Abolisher. I've seen people play Pithing Needle, like, to hate out cards before. I don't think it hates out Grand Abolisher, though. Because it's a persistent effect. Arena doesn't... Yeah. Please understand. MTG Arena is a small indie game. Is my opponent gaslighting me? What's going on here? Oh, dude. Surely, right? We just absolutely smash him here with Ouroboros, right? Or is that bait? Am I being baited? Ah, screw it. This beat's split up. If Ouroboros survives, I think I'm okay with split up here. He's here. He's just like... Oh, has he got Day of Judgment? Battlefront. Alright. He's going for the YOLO... If he high rolls me here, I'm going to be very sad. This board's also very Starcage proof, so I'm not bothered by Starcage. I'm bothered by if he hits 2 synthesizers here. And just like... I don't think he's roping for no reason. It looked like he genuinely needed a DC. Alright, so he gets 2 guys. That's not enough to win though. My brother is cooked. Well, the bird will just kill him. It's flyer. So we just go to combat here. I don't think there's any downside here to just swinging. There's literally nothing he can do, right? Yeah. Yeah, Starcage, for some reason, like, I thought Starcage would really slot in for temporary lockdown. It's not done that at all. I think outside of this Jeskai Artifacts deck, I don't see Starcage much, which surprises me given how, like, prevalent temporary lockdown was. I guess not hitting enchantments is, like, that important. I didn't think it was that much of a downside. If anything, I thought the decks that would run it would run stuff like Seam Rip anyway, so they wouldn't want to hit enchantments, but... Maybe, might be because it's an artifact too, it's easy to remove. Loses to a Braid. Yeah, that surprises me too. I mean, you got good options in Rabbits. I know you guys like make lots of tokens, and they'll always get hoovered up, but you also have like creatures big enough to avoid the Starcage that just make more tokens. Starcage would destroy goblins, never ran it into an historic. But this is the other thing, right? You say that, but you're in red. Do you run a Braid? Because, like, at least in CDH, people run a Braid just, like, very casually, right? They don't run enchantment removal, aside from Chaos Warp. But Chaos Warp kind of hits everything, so... That's kind of cheating. I think it being an artifact means that the type of deck it hates out the most, i.e. red aggro decks, are more naturally able to deal with it. Whereas you would slam temporary lockdown against mono red aggro, and they kind of just had to accept it and move on to their next plan. Whereas here, they just go, alright, well, bet I'm just going to abrade your Starcage and get my creatures back, and they all have haste, so they're going to attack immediately anyway. So this is Urban Retreat time, yeah? Cool, cool, cool. We have a very slow start. We gotta hope he doesn't have Optimal Opener. Not looking good. That's pretty lousy for us, gotta say. I need to remove that, and the only way I can remove that is with Bright Glass Gearhulk. I think we have this tapped for white. Oh, I mean, I'm not just talking Commander, I'm talking about Bright Glass Gearhulk in general as well. I think in Constructed, artifact removal is a lot more common than enchantment removal. Yeah, it's got to be the Reliquary. We need this thing gone, like yesterday. Huh. What a weird choice from him. He just gave me something to throw away to Duskrow's Reliquary. So I guess we'll take that. So we'll send that home. Yeah, you picking up what I'm putting down now? It's like, the fact it's an artifact, it doesn't have to be a Braid or whatever interaction is in Standard at the moment. It's the fact it's an artifact rather than an enchantment that makes it a lot more vulnerable, and it's why we don't see it as much. That's my theory, anyway. Alright, so we get cooked by Starcage here. But at least he doesn't get one trigger of Duskgrow's Reliquary, of Simulacrum Synthesizer if he plays it. Oh boy, here we go. Whiff, 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 whiff. Oh, dude, please whiff. Every time I play United Battlefront, it whiffs like crazy. Surely it can happen to my opponents too, right? Now he got the Bay, which means he'll be able to do it next turn. Okay. So we need to set up for lethal, which we can do with this board state, if you can believe it. It's literally going to be Voice of Victory this turn, Elspeth next turn, hold Avon Interrupted this turn. I think that's our win. That's how we go forward here. We'll just buff up this poor patch recruit. Nice, hit a buff. I think we want to keep that. Yeah, so lethal is going to be... We're on a 2-turn clock here. We're going to bring in Avon Interrupter to stop Repurposing Bay from doing some bullshit. What I think he's going to do is play this lane, get 5 mana, sack Repurposing Bay to get Simulacrum Synthesizer out, and then use his other mana to trigger the Synthesizer, which is when Avon Interrupter will come in and shut him down. And if we do that, we get a board big enough for Elspeth Stormslayer to come down, bump all the creatures up, we'll double the Voice of Victory tokens, and we'll win the game. Did you get all that? There's a bit of a mouthful. That's the win con I'm heading towards with this play. That's what I'm trying to do. We'll see if we actually get to do it or not. Maybe he is just roping me. Got all that? Ah, good, good, good. He might be roping me. You might be right. He could just be a dick. He forgot he was not in best of one anymore, so he can't just like jam Simulacrum Synthesizer and farm wins. I feel like you can draw a lot of comparisons between card games and fighting games. Like, I really want to get into fighting games. It's something that's, like, on my list of things to do. And when I say, like, get into them, I don't mean, like, play them casually. Like, I actually would really like to get good at a fighting game. And, like, it's the same principle when you... Oh, my God. It's the same principle when you play sport, right? Like, once you get to the high level... It's less about looking at what you're doing and looking and anticipating what your opponent's going to do. Which is why I'm like, all right, how's he going to spend his mana next turn? All right, I'm going to try and beat that. Rather than, oh, it's turn 5. I can play my Elspeth. If you start thinking like that, you will win a lot of games of Magic. Because now we're just going to do this. And I think, if I've done my math right... No, he lives on 1. I'm a fraud, guys. And now he slams Day of Judgment down and insta-kills me. I think he's actually just rage scooped. Look, even without this being lethal, I don't think there's a board state here where he kills all this and wins. He's got enough mana to do one thing. And since he chose not to play a land last turn, it should be over. Yeah, okay, I think he's just Gonski. I think we had the game without him dropping, though. But we'll take the Diamond one. I think it's Diamond one, or have I got to win one more? Bro's just doom scrolling. He's typing up a Reddit post talking about how broken Selesnya is right now. You can't give them a shock land! They'll be too good! He can just tutor for an artifact that destroys my artifact. Nah, okay, we're not D1. I'm a fraud. Just like that lethal, I was off by 1. Typing up a Reddit post in the Am I the Arsehole subreddit and worded how he had the perfect hand both games. Bro, he cooked me game 1, I'm not gonna lie. That was a very scary hand from him. I can't play 3-4 drops. Dusk Rose can go. Dusk Rose is so bad early. Alright, the dream is Mr. Inspector gets to attack this turn. And the dream will be fulfilled. Just thinking if that's gonna hurt me. I don't think it will. So this is another hard matchup for the record. But the nice thing about bouncing Inspector back to our hand here is that we can use it to double spell with Cosmogran next turn. Oh fuck! This is the scariest card in his deck. He can go wide faster than I can, and it's very scary. Here's some 1/1s. That's all I can do. I would like to draw a second spell next turn as well, but if he's going to hit me with the opener, we're kind of cooked. Dude's playing Beastbinder without realizing why Beastbinder's in the deck. Very good. We love to see it. Also love to see second Cosmogram. Holy shit. Do we just go hard here? So he's gonna double attack this turn, hey. Let's see if he falls for this. He won't fall for this. There's no way he blocks any of these, right? He knows I'm going to buff them. Yeah, he's no fool. He's no fool, chat. We're gonna do counters because he's about to neuter both of them. Tidebinder! Oh my god, I have actually just been destroyed. I actually think I'll scoop to that, genuinely. If he Ouroboros me here, he should buy a lottery ticket. Come on. Surely not. Talent? Alright. Oh boy. Actually insane double Tidebinder there. I was so ready to get that guy. Why would you buff Drenith? I mean, he just hits the Zeniths since I guess there's nothing else really to hit. Bro's playing the net deck that's specifically for VV. And he's cooking me. Oh, he's just gonna turn off my clues. Fair enough. That's a good idea. I can't block anything here. Alright, one card in a dream. It's gonna be Ouroboros. Get ready, chat. That's not Ouroboros. Alright. Well, that was very conclusive. Very sad for me, if I'm being honest. Battle menu out for a seam rip. We want Baser. We really like Baser in this matchup. If he's running the Beastbinder, I'm less interested in running battle menu. And Phoenix down for that matter. We'll cut the Reliquary for 2 Get Losts, I think. Alright. So this is the best we can do here. Maybe we should have had a seam rip for a heart. I'm gonna regret that. I just get that vibe. Alright, Lana War Elves opener. Well, I will not look a poor Pesh recruit in the mouth. Because Ouroboros looking kind of nice next turn if he doesn't hold open mana here. Which he doesn't. Is he gonna create a bunch of things? 2 Lana Worlds. This card is so good. Genuinely the scariest card in this deck by a long shot. Alrighty. Your move, opponent. Doesn't block. So if he holds up Tishana's mana here, Voice of Victory is going to cook him. Okay. Doesn't have Tishana's, I guess. It's got Riddler. Dude, imagine if Drenith could make a copy of that. That would be nuts. So I'm just gonna play everything. I think that's the play here. And then go to combat with everything. Yep, I genuinely think this is the way. He can throw everything in front of Ouroboros if he wants, but down to 2. I'm pretty sure I've just done the reverse of what he did to me. Alright, sure. Now we would like him to not have Drenith on 2 again. That would be great. I think the deck he's playing might be the best deck in the format at the moment. If I had to, like, if you put a gun to my head and asked me to pick, I would be picking Simic Aggro, I think. I just think it's well positioned. Didn't get any bans. I think it craps on Dimir. Oh my god, bro. Enough of this thing on turn 2, bro. I'm tired of that card popping up in my games. We can't do anything about it for 2 more turns as well. Unless we top a Seam Rip here. Ooh, that's gross. That's a lot of guys he's about to get here. Is there a way we can make Beezer draw me a card? I don't think so. Alrighty. So next turn, Gearhulk has to come down, and it has to clap Drunith, from the looks of things. Oh dear. Ouroboros. Very bad for us. Oh dude, and it's gonna give him all these buffs. So I don't really have a way through this aside from doing this. All I can do here is grab interaction here. He's just gonna super buff something, I suspect. Maybe I should have swung with Beezer. God, that is so good. Drunith on 2, dude. 3 games of Drunith on 2. Alright. At least Gearhulk can play really good defense here. Oh, what do I do here? The fact these have trample really limits my options here. I think we have to put pressure on him to do something here. Alright, every bit of damage. We're gonna Paw Patch here and not shock ourselves with Multiversal Passage, I think. Because I just would very much like to... Oh my god, sure. Double trigger. This is a world where I very much would have liked to have a Voice of Victory. Alright. If he hits me with an Ouroboros, we're just done. Okay, GG. Like, why do I do that? Drunathon 2! Mental, dude. Absolutely mental from him. Drunathon 2 with no interaction. Alas. If I had that hand, I had game 2. Voice of Victory and Ouroboros together. That would have been pretty good. I think I could have taken the game off him there. Nope. Leia can go away, and we'll just bring in the elves. Howdy. Uh-oh. I get worried whenever I see D4, because it's going to be some nonsense. Never mind, it's another one of these. So if he doesn't play Drunith, we'll just Seam Rip. No, of course he plays Drunith, because what... Bro, I'm going crazy. Everything is just Drunathon 2. Enough of this goddamn card on turn 2 in my games. Please. I have to remove it. Like, I don't have a choice here. Like, that's too crazy. Actually, we'll just put the pressure on him. I'm happy if he chumps here, because it means he's not going to get an Ouroboros. And we can actually use Phoenix Down tactically to bring back Paw Patch if we really want to. Sure. Holy moly. So many mana dorks. Sweet Jesus. Nah, I don't think we'll use Phoenix. We're gonna have to grab a land though, it looks like. And we're gonna have to grab the lair. Tap for green, please. That's the best thing about Bright Glass Gearhulk, the fact that you can grab Valgavott's Lair with it. Oh, please no Ouroboros. Haven't I suffered enough? Paw Patch Recruit. So I think we just Seam Rip the talent here. We'll just get rid of this. We don't want him getting double +1/+1s next turn. Doesn't trick up Paw Patch either. It's probably my best option for that. Let's see what he does here. I reckon he'll double block. Has he got a flash creature? Oh, he does. For Gene Pollinator, I guess. I will not attack. Let's see if I get punked by Tidebinder again. The best thing about using Bright Glass Gearhulk is it's going to fish 1-drops out of my deck. We'll grab an Inspector and a 1-drop. We beat Floodpit's Drowner here, which is the card I think he's holding. Beastbinder, alright. Man, definitely just drew that. Alright, let's find out what's in his hand. Voice of Victory basically is going to make him have to play something now. Yes, it is Floodpit's Drowner. Let's buff this Gearhulk, okay? I'm just going to swing with just the Gear Hulk here, since he's got no cards in hand. I'm pretty comfortable doing this attack now. Swing in for Paw Patch here, just to set up a board, and I think we're off to the races now. We're in a good spot if he doesn't draw Ouroboros. Hits the land. He can shuffle that away, trigger Paw Patch Recruit, so thank you. Don't mind if I do. Man chooses not to attack with Beastbinder, despite the fact that he could make it so my Gearhulk doesn't have trample anymore. Interesting choice. GG. Alrighty. Don't need battle menu. Cut 1 Dusk Rose, 2 Beezer. Seems to be the way in this matchup. Tishana's Tidebinder kind of scares me. I don't think I need to put in Get Lost. I probably should. I think Seam Rip's too important because Drunith is like a must-answer threat. If I didn't... Like, that's the difference between a game where I answer Drunith on 2 versus a game where I don't. Now we just need our opponent... Yeah, we just need one of our next 2 games to not have our opponent have it on turn 2. And I think we're alright. Yeah. Why not? Dragon Sniper, hey. Oh, Inspector can trade with that. Anyway, whatever, go my Inspector. I'll just chill. No need to do anything yet. No Drunith on 2. We'd love to see it. Some justice at last. Paw Patch. Let's draw a card. Ooh. And you know what? I might play Phoenix down as well. And we're going to start to set up for Ouroboros, I think. Or maybe it should be Gearhulk. Probably should be Gearhulk, to be honest. No, this is Ouroboros. So we play the Gearhulk here. We're going to go get a land and a removal spell. Battle menu will deal with Ouroboros, so we only need Seam Rip. And then it's going to be white, I think. I'm going to have to do some chump blocking next turn. So if he has a buff spell for Ouroboros here, or a way to get around Gearhulk, we're in trouble here. Otherwise, I think we're good. I mean, I just chump block this. Oh, he's got motherfucking Repulsive Mutation, doesn't he? If this isn't the most telegraphed Repulsive Mutation I've ever seen. I still think we let him... We'll make him have it. Because he can only put a 1/1 counter on it, which means it will die here, at least. Snakeskin Veil. It still kills it. It's like the most telegraphed, oh, don't attack me, I don't have a buff spell. Wow, we can actually be really gross here. So the smart thing to do first is to remove the poor patch recruits. At least one of them. Yeah, he's just going to throw the buffs on that. Repulsive Mutation, I think, beats whatever I play here. Because it's just counter unless you pay mana equal to the cost, right? Let's see what he does here. So we hoover this one up. He buffs Ouroboros, so we've successfully navigated all these buffs. And then we specifically need to pray he doesn't have a counterspell here. Counterspell or bust. He's got it. Then I was cooked either way. Very, very lame. Actually, no. We just cop the block here, I think. So we level 1? Nope, we die. Classic. Insane. Alright, I think we can take these games, though. Alright, we're on the play. We've won every game we've had on the play against this deck, so... No Drunith on 2, please. That is all. Oh, dude, can't keep this. I've got interaction in this hand, though, so... And I think it's battle menu. Battle menu doesn't hit anything for the first few turns, so... Here comes one drop. Dragon Sniper, sure. I'll just play voice, and that way he can't actually interact with my board. Talent. Alright, no Drunith on 2, so Seamrip will be targeting Sniper, I guess. It's a shame we keep drawing these lands. So we gotta play around Snakeskin Veil. Has he got only 2 lands? Oh, that's fantastic for us. Lands, am I right? Do we give it to him? Let him know he's in a little bit of trouble here. Now that's a bomb. I'm just doing what he did to me, you know? We're gonna keep drawing lands though. Holy hell. So opponent's kind of cooked here without an interaction spell. Oh, that helps. That helps a lot. Ooh, hold on. So I'm pretty sure we just keep Ouroboros back here and just swing with voice. Make him have to use Dragon Sniper this turn. The goal is just to have bigger creatures than him. There's Drunith. Does he have a 1-drop to play with it? Nope. Oh my god, dude. I am the king of land drops right now. Mortals fear me. He's looking down lethal, so he's got to commit here. Maybe he double blocks. Oh, he's just going to throw it all away. Oh, dude, that's fantastic for us. That is fantastic value. We just need to play any... We could... If we had a creature right now, bro. He's just going to keep throwing creatures away to this goddamn thing. If he has another Dragon Sniper, I'm so sad. Yeah. Trample would be pretty great right about now. Oh my god, dude. Game. Please. I need creatures. I need creatures to play game. This is starting to tilt me. I have so many creatures in my deck to draw here. Oh my god. Yeah, Shuffler's cooking me right now. What does this do for him? It just buffs this, I guess? Oh, it makes a non-legendary version. Oh my god, he's gonna get to all these cards too. Fantastic. This fucking game, dude. This fucking game. This is actually mind-numbing now. Shuffler just as bad as Nightbot. Yep. 1 like equals 1 prayer, guys, that I draw anything. Anything that lets me draw a card right about now would be so good. Ah! This is actually like, I'm in a CIA, like, torture matrix or something. How many lands in a row? This is fucking mental, dude. There we go. Block it with something. Four so far. Yep. Bro, I'm losing my mind here. Has he activated both of these yet? Nah, not yet. He got a big ass creature though. Oh my god, a playable. That can't be real. $99.99. What's the odds we crash the game before, we actually kill him here? Hey, he's playing for the draw, where I get a creature too big for the game to handle. Okay, Fungus is dead. He can't draw more bullshit. Holy moly, this is like getting blood from a stone. He drew his Ouroboros, so his creatures are now about to get crazy big. We're alive. Oh my god. That can't be a real card I just drew. So these things have Ward 2, meaning if I play a removal spell... I mean, who cares, bro, if I'm paying extra, I just kill his stuff. Doesn't matter. This should be game, right? Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm having a panic attack from that game. That was insane, dude. Arena Shuffler conspired so hard there to get me. Please die. Me and my land army. Minus 438. I don't think we killed him hard enough, guys. Far out, dude. Insane game. Surely there's like an arena achievement for doing that. How is there not an arena achievement for dealing like 100+ damage to someone in a single hit? Could have hit 450? Yeah, you know. If he chose not to block, could have been way more, you know? Alright, sure. Interaction, 1-drops, some card draw, I guess. What else could one want? He blocked a token. Oh, hey, look. You know, it could have been, Oh, fuck, dude. Do we kill this thing? This is our best seam rip target. If this guy's playing combo, this is our best seam rip target. He's just gonna sacrifice this, go get Superior Spider-Man. I'd rather him not do that. Alright, double inspector, please. So our goal needs to just be to just go wide or a Boroid kill before he does his bullshit. Let's see, does he have the mill? Now, opponent, if you discard a Bringer of the Last Light, I'm gonna have a problem with you. You said Spider-Man in Arena? Oh, true. Yep. My bad. Yeah, someone is knocking, actually. No one's home! I pre-ordered the Avatar set! Oh, bro, what is this shit? Oh, boy. It's gonna happen, guys. And all I can do is play my creature and pass. Here we go! He could be polite and at least have a tap land on turn 4, you know? So he doesn't just do it to me instantly. Don't you do it. Oh my god, fuck off. I'm gonna scoop before he gets to do it. Ugh. Classic. Give me my graveyard hate piece, please. Alright, Operation just shut down the combo. Becomes our next priority. Get lost is pretty good. I think we have to roll with this. Bro, of course he has combo in 4 too. Didn't mill anything. Didn't, like, he drew the cards naturally to be able to discard the 2 to set up combo. Yeah, it's hard. This deck's also kind of tough. The problem we have against this deck is... Oh! I just solved my own problem in my head, but... The problem we have right now is we run Ghost Vacuum, right? So, Ghost Vacuum targets only a single creature. Kavero doesn't target a creature when he comes into the battlefield. So you can't actually turn the card off. But Soul Guide Lantern can, because it exiles all cards in the graveyard and just completely ruins his day. I was actually going to put it in the deck, but I forgot to. So I might do that after this game if we're going to queue into more Sultai nonsense. Oh, I got a vacuum, but this hand's not playable. Oh my god, this hand's not playable either. Last game watching, then you gotta head to bed. Thanks for stopping by, Vane. It's always good to see you, dude. Battle menu. We do love a double mulligan. Now we just want one creature, because that would be pretty cool. This actually doesn't really matter what we choose here. Oh boy, here we go. I actually think we get lost this to stop him from milling and retrieving a card. Genuinely. Alright, Gearhulk time. So Gearhulk needs to grab Paw Patch and Vacuum, I think. Vacuum, Paw Patch, please. Because Paw Patch goes with Restless Prairie as the fastest way to end this game, because we can't last him since we mulliganed down to 5. That's our only way out, I think. This is another beat his ass before he gets the combo kind of game. Ooh. Nothing in his grave, so I don't think I need to play Vacuum yet. Let's see if he does something when I play Paw Patch. Nope. We'll play Elves, set up Lethal next turn. Because we can buff our board with our Restless Prairie now. This deck doesn't normally run sweepers, and I don't think you really got to see any of my deck last game. Easy. The key to beating his deck here is just to go wide very quickly. I might actually sub a battle menu for a Get Lost. I do really like the hitting the Get Lost on Awaken, because it stops the mill, and more importantly, it stops him retrieving the card from his graveyard. One more to bring it home. Hell yeah. If we draw lands, this is alright. Surely we'll draw lands. I don't like how expensive the cards in my hand are. Or out of reach they are. That's annoying. He's playing creatures. No combo? I am actually going to use Get Lost here. Because I want to press damage on him. Population Jerry Crab. Yeah, we got some crabs in the chat, guys. Oh, did he not hit a land? Oh, that's going to get him one, though. Who am I kidding? Now, we would like to hit our land. That would be pretty cool. That's fine. Who needs lands? Who needs them? I certainly don't. We're just going to win the good old-fashioned way. With 1 mana, 2 1s. As Richard Garfield intended. Oh, hell yeah. No nasty stuff in his grave. He's not... Ah, yeah, okay. I was going to be like, he's not bringing the Bookworm back. Nope, he is. All reliable right there. Green Savannah Lion with upside and trample. Oh my god. Alright, opponent, stop me if you've heard this one before. I wish to deal 4 damage. While I'm stuck on all this... I could have played Ouroboros this turn, by the way, if I was hitting my land drops. Let it be known that opponent would be absolutely fucked if he was drawing lands. I even knew it was a bad hand. I'm like, it's 2 lands, you know? Surely I'll draw. I gotta trust my gut with this stuff sometimes. He's cycling, sure. No mill spell. His ass would have imploded. Alright, well look, if he wants to scoop to someone who's only playing Jackal Pups, we'll take it. That's great. I didn't pay him to do that before anyone in chat accuses me. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna see how to turn caps off for Nightbot. This shit's annoying. Oh, wait, hang on. If I didn't just get a Soul Guide Lantern then, I would have forgotten to sideboard it in. Again. I'm gonna cut the second Phoenix down, I think, for a Soul Guide Lantern. I think I'd never bring in the second Phoenix down. It just never feels important. You hit him with a Monty Python, dude. I see what you did there. On the draw, with such an incredible hand. I'm risking it for the biscuit. This is a free roll, this game, for the record. Being the fact that I just got promoted to Diamond 1, so I'm gonna keep a ballsy hand that has the potential to pay off if I keep drawing lands. So, opponent, Drunith on 2. I can't believe it. Is he gonna drown on me? Oh, this fucking guy, man. Fucking guy. If I had white mana, I would actually kick his ass right here. He would not be ready for it. Good night. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, thanks, dude. Have a good night, too. I'll be around tomorrow, too. Lana War. Alright, sure. Okay. Let's do this. I'll just hoover this up, I think. Beastbinder needs to go. Annoying card. And next turn we can play Ouroboros, even if the game chooses to not give me lands. And if they deal with the elves, we'll just Voice of Victory, I think, here. Or if he floats mana, we'll Voice of Victory, I should say. Shit. I kind of want to block that. Ah. Holy hell. Can't attack or block unless it has an even number of counters on it, hey? Interesting. That's pretty good value for him. This thing has reach too, I gotta remember that. Another Beastbinder? Oh my god, this is gonna get ugly quick. Alright, we're just gonna cram the board with creatures, I think, here. For Ouroboros to get value. Alright, so this can't attack or block since it's at odd number. And he does not have enough to kill here? 2, 3, 5... Nah, he does. Oh, but boy, do I take a bunch of creatures with him. I think we do take that, actually. He's gonna take it, alright. Paw Patch Recruit will mean Beastbinder will trigger it, which is fantastic for us. Sub-Sunan can deal that damage. It is what it is. Deal your damage, buddy. Maybe we'll draw a land. Nope. Why would we do that? Alright, swing with the Tramplers. Oh, dude, how lame is that? I have to keep back battle menu to because I only have one white source of mana. So I actually can't do anything. Yeah, actually, hang on. We can actually draw a card here and potentially find white. Nope, never lucky. So he's going to draw 2 there. Oh, I didn't need to bloody tap that, though. I think I survived, though, without, regardless. But still. What I should have done was tapped this on his attack step. He will not be alpha striking. Take the damage. Holy moly, he shocked himself there. That was a crazy shock from him. Duskrow's Reliquary I want to keep in the deck now if he's running Sub-Sunan. Phoenix down we cut for a... Beezer. Is it better to have three Ouroboros or 2 Beezers? Let's just run this. We'll learn. Only one way to learn. I'm still learning this specific matchup. Yeah, alright. Why not? Probably play Multiversal Passage and try and use Urban Retreat to ramp if we can. Please no Drunith. I'm begging you, game. Alas. Oy vey. God, what a good card. Voice of Victory, man. This card is just crazy. Oh, he does run talent. I'm like, what does he cut for Sub-Sunan? And I'm like, thinking it was Innkeeper's talent, but apparently not. God, he has so much mana to play with here. Tyvar, sure. I think he could have... Oh, it's... No, he could have cloned it if he wanted to. He could have put a counter on Drunith. So I'm very grateful to the opponent for not doing that. This thing doesn't have trample, at least. I can give that indestructible, sadly. Now we'll play the second voice, I guess. I can't ramp anymore, since he'll just block. I want to keep the creature alive to stop him from attacking. Another talent. Sheesh. Well, we can block those. We're going to take 4 from Tyvar today. Yep. Okay. Alright, Bright Glass Gearhulk, please. Which will grab... probably 2 removal spells, if I'm being honest. We'll grab Duskrose so we can cleanly deal with Mr. Tyvar. Blood Glass Gearhulk also means that he won't be able to attack with all his creatures this turn. Because it'll too efficiently trade with him. So we have maybe one more turn to stabilize here. If he drew, like, something awful, we might be okay. Otherwise, we might be about to get cooked. Oh, he can't activate him. Be kind of gnarly. Is he just going to buff Tyvar, swing with everything? I think we might be dead, actually, if he does that. Hey. Swinging. Yeah, he wants to do it. Yeah, okay. He should wait till I block before he does that, but sure. So, creatures you control get +X/+X. So we need to... it doesn't matter what we block with. We're going to lose everything here. I think he's got us here, sadly. Yeah. That's rough. I don't think I have a way to stabilize now. Board too big. Yep. GG. Dude, another Drunith game. It's such a haymaker, honestly. But again, going first, big advantage here. What is bro cooking? I think game 3, not game 2, dude. I think I can keep. Going first with this hand, I think I can keep it. Just because these, this is stabilizing me, and this is a haymaker. Plus, Voice of Victory is so nice against this deck. Shock pass from opponent, it looks. Alright, we'd love to see Drunith here. Opponent playing Drunith here would be the dream. Alright, free turn. I'll take it. Enters tapped, why not? Swing with voice. And we'll ramp. Easy peasy. But Urban Retreat, such a good card. Freaking love it. And now we're ready to play any 4-drop for any situation here. The thing I really like about voice in this matchup is turning off Floodpit's Drowner and Tishana's Tidebinder. Let's keep the pressure on. We'll go Gearhulk here. He scoops. We were just going to grab Seam Rip and keep swinging. Fantastic. Hey, Turd Gobbler, good to see you. How was Riftbound? I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun, actually. First time playing Constructed, and it feels pretty fun. There's definitely a deck that's really good, like as in meta-wise, but I think it's also everyone's so new to the game that, like, if you know what you're doing, it doesn't really matter what your opponent's on because you can kind of just beat them. Nightbot, what's up? It's good to hear from you, Ted. How was your stream on the weekend, by the way? Sorry I couldn't catch it. I had an absolutely jam-packed weekend. Ooh, it's kind of nice. Kind of baller. It was a good one. No sweat. Happy to hear you're busy. Yeah, dude. Life's good when you're busy. Am I right? But I do want to catch you. I promise. Here we go. It's combo. Can't attack, sadly. Voice of Victory coming down will be helpful, though, especially if he plays a removal spell, which he will not. Oh boy, we're just going to get creamed by the combo immediately, aren't we? I think I'm like number 750. Last night viewer battles. You got eviscerated by chat. Dude, that's sick. Congratulations. Not on the evisceration, but on the 750. Yeah, this deck's annoying, eh? Unfortunately, he's just going to play Valgavoth. It's so over. I could wait for him to play the 4th land, but at this point, I think I'm good. Duskrose Reliquary is out for our 2 Graveyard Hate pieces. Do we do anything else? Nah, I think we're good. This deck's beatable, though. It's kind of cheesy. I'd prefer if this deck wasn't as good as it is, but Wizards didn't want to ban Superior Spider-Man, so that's kind of on them. I just think, rule of thumb, there shouldn't really be a good turn 4 kill you combo deck in Standard. Kona, Omniscience, and Superior Spider-Man were all on my wish list for cards that got banned, but yeah, very fragile. But the problem is, like Simulacrum, it's a bit of a game 1 bandit. Like, it will just, like, collapse so many decks the first game. And then game 2, its game plan is basically, did you draw the interaction piece to beat me? I'm going to keep this hand, despite only having 1 land in it, because I have Llanowar Elves and Soul Guide Lantern. Plus, starting town fixes for any color. I can literally sit on 1 land for a bit if I need to. Alright, which we will be doing, it looks. I should have swung for 1 there. Whatever. Hopefully it won't come back to get me. The Bookworm. The Bringer. Alright. We'll just start putting pressure on. I think that's literally all we can do. And then next turn we'll have to play Soul Guide Lantern. I would like to dodge Awaken the Last Gift or whatever it's called, but I don't think we'll be able to. Rizzler? I've been playing Battle Croc. It's also a turn 4 clock. Yes, it is. That is one of those decks too. But that's okay. Everyone's got to have a deck that they enjoy. I'm okay with combo being in the game, to be clear. We just need the right tools to deal with it. And I think Standard inherently as a format shouldn't have the tools to deal with a deck that, like... Or shouldn't need the tools to deal with a deck that wins on turn 4 that isn't, like, super aggro, you know? I think we're doing something wrong at that point. So I'm pretty happy to just hold on to this Lantern. If we can draw a land here, that would be swell. Oh, the game heard my prayers. I think we'll actually go for the attack here. He'll block. That's fine. Soul Guide Lantern's just gonna sit here and be annoying. The Swarm Weaver. As long as there are 4 or more card types from cards in your graveyard, they have 1/1 and Death Touch. Sure, so they have it right now. We can turn that off very easily. Holy moly. What a draw. Santa was supposed to be the 3 mana for 3/3 format. These new cards are cracked. Oh, they are. Let me tell you. We want to play on curve, I think. I'm going to force the game to give me a goddamn land, even if it's the last thing I do. So we do have to go for the attack here, sadly. And then exile the Graves. I think we're doing a ton of damage here to him anyway. Just turn Delirium off. Surely he can't, like, find an answer or find a card to bin and resurrect it in the same turn. There's just no world where he does that. Bit of Triumph. Bins the Riddler. That's fine. We'll play... probably Cosmogrand plus Vacuum is the go here. And then we'll just go wide. Yeah, GG opponent. Alright, nice one. Very happy with that. We're pushing for Mythic today. I haven't got too much time left to stream. We might be able to get it. That'd be kind of nice. GG? Yeah, well, we got game 3. And he could just as easily just, like, rob us. With, like, some crazy opener. This hand is so aggressive. I love it. Very keen on an aggressive hand like this one. Plus the Gear Hulk to get us our graveyard hit. I wonder what he's got. Maybe Cash Grab here? No spell? Alright, love to see it. Awaken's gonna come down, has to target one of my creatures, so we'll buff him. Just pump it into the bunny. Alright, we literally... our win con here is opponent doesn't, hit something absolutely crazy with the mill 3. That would be pretty good if he didn't do that. I think we'll grab the lair. Just to make sure we play on curve. Alright, if he mills something crazy here... oh, thank God, dude. That's where it gets dicey for us. Now we can just sit on this. There's Kavero. He's just gonna hold Rex Sage, I guess. Sure. Don't mind if I do. Make this come in for green. So we have to play Lantern this turn. That has to happen. Because we just have to shut off whatever nonsense he's thinking of doing. And we can take Kavero out of the grave as well with that trick. I think we'll play Phoenix down too. And we'll bring back Gear Hulk next, like, on his end step. I think that's the tech here. Because he'll use Rex Sage. He either removes Soul Guide Lantern or Phoenix down. And I think he'll use it on Soul Guide Lantern to try and get me off it. What's he going to return with this? Probably Steam Core Scholar, if I had to guess. Do we want to deny him this? He can't play Rexage and Steam Core Scholar this turn together, so I think I'm happy to let him have this. That's like the X factor here. So Rexage comes down. He's just going to hit the Lantern, I guess. And is there actually anything worth killing in his grave? Literally nothing. I really want the Gear Hulk, though. So we'll just get rid of his grave. Nah. Oh, no! What? Why didn't it tap? Bruh. I got robbed. I'm such a dumbass. I meant to tap, I meant to tap the Phoenix down on end step. But he scoops it up. We'll take it. Alright. One more to Mythic, baby. I reckon this will be my last of the night, too. We've literally lost one game today. So, we've been crushing it. Okay. Stakes are high? Oh, they've never been higher, dude. There's nothing more serious than arena players' Mythic match. Oh god, Diamond 4, you know it's gonna be some jank shit. Every time you see Diamond 4, it's an opponent like who's stuck there because they're just playing some like fun deck that they enjoy. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be optimal. But it could be the right... Oh, please be Dimir. Forget everything I said. If my opponent is on Dimir, we're really happy. Yeah, he has to drown her now. Poor guy. We'll just play the Zenith. He would have used removal and Voice of Victory if he had it. So, very happy to take his toys away from him. Diamond 4 is usually the spikiest spikes. I find, it's usually the... Oh, it takes Ouroboros. I don't know if that's correct, buddy. But what do I know? We'll go Inspector then. Plus Seam Rip. And we're going to make some 1/1s. I think we just absolutely bombard him here. Yeah, this is Dimir's nightmare right now, what's going on. If he took Seam Rip, he would have stopped me from double spelling here, and now he wouldn't have to deal with all these 1/1s. Okay, money match. Here we go. Ouroboros out. Beezer in. Oh no, Elspeth we want in too. One less Seam Rip maybe? I think one less Seam Rip. And 2 Elspeths. Feel bad for opponent? Nah, I don't. He's playing Dimir mid-range. He knows what he's doing. He, like, Googled Magic the Gathering tier list and saw Dimir mid-range as top tier, so he's trying to learn it. He's gonna learn the hard way. Plus, the deck I'm playing is, like, honestly, like, the scariest thing he can encounter. Ooh, alright, we're getting a high land game. We're gonna be doing nothing next turn, it looks like. The key to beating Dimir is literally just go wide and shut off their engines. Essence Scatter, we love to see it. Like, if you can keep Curiosity and Kaito from getting him value, you're good. Alright, well, everyone say goodbye to Cosmogran. Enters tapped, please. Might as well deal damage. He's gonna heal it, but that's the way it goes. Is he gonna cat me? If he's got the cat, he's got the cat. Nope. Let's draw a card. Oh my god, another land. Just what I needed. Thank you, game. How'd you know? Another counterspell? Oh, he's got Tishana's. Like, again, Tishana's against this, it's still a 4/4 for 4 mana. I'm really not bothered. Like, he can't attack with it. How's the Mythic grind? Well, Girl Summer, if we win this match, we're in Mythic. So, we'll be very happy if we can get there. 3 mana open. I'll let him have this. So if he Kaitos me, I don't mind here. Because I'm going to go for something more important, and that is play Elspeth and win the game. Enjoy. No, we want every blocker. Alright. Elspeth's down. Very cool. Swings both. Soldier blocks. We're a matchup. Exactly. Oh, we're losing our Gear Hulk number 2. Very sad. And he's just going to hold Tishana's. Very, very sad for us, apparently. Oh, that's kind of gross. So we'll do this, which will lead to Tishana's here. And then we'll go another one. Alright. This is literally all we can do. I think the goal is block 1. So we block the Tidebinder if he attacks with it? Do we care if Elspeth takes 4? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say the tokens are more important than... Because he doesn't have a clean way to remove Elspeth here. Elspeth's just gonna come in and clap Kaido here now. Oh my god, bro. Anything but a land. Genuinely. Has he got another Tidebinder? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm scooping to that. I'm just drawing lands, and he's got the pressure now. That's grim. That was a very winnable game that I felt like was denied to us there. Oh well. We're on the play here now, though. Tidebender should be a Mythic Legendary. I think it's an awesome card. If it had a Mythic... If it was Mythic, dude, it would probably be like a $40 card. I think... I think it's probably a good thing it isn't. Do I keep this going first? There's literally 2 cards in my hand here. But think of all the shit I could draw here. We're keeping it. We're keeping it. Because I love Voice of Victory that much, we're keeping this hand. And also, our hand is Duress proof right now. Risky keep? Well, you're absolutely right because we just drew another land. I have a deck tracker on, and we had like a 3rd chance of drawing a land there. So I guess I'm the fool for keeping that. Let's make him have another removal spell. I never trust hands with low interaction and Giga lands. Yeah, it was a risky one. I'm with you there, dude. So he's 100% just holding up Tidebinder here, right? So we're just going to swing. We'll get free damage here. And this is where he'll Tidebinder it. The most predictable Tidebinder, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll just get rid of this Siren. So if he Kaitos me, we're golden. Deep Cavern Bat, eat shit. I don't have a good hand. This is why we keep the 5-land hand, guys, for the record. Because now he's been absolutely wrecked by my own stupidity. I can't get value out of attacking, so happy to take the damage. Don't need a chump block. Like, he won't have a draw card kind of thing. Hit the Elspeth. I guess we send it. I'm gonna swing for 2 here. Now I'm just gonna try and project a difficult to answer threat. Kaito, does he have a way to draw it is gonna be the $1 million question. The answer is no. Essence, bro, what is with every one of these guys having Essence Scatter? Sincerely. Here you go, lose your creature. Enjoy. And he scoops it up. There we go. Mythic it up, please. What do we reckon we got? I think I'm like, it's mid-season, so maybe like 1,200. I'm thinking 1,200. We did go on a completely gnarly win streak, though, to be fair. Alright, what do we think? 99%? What? For real? Wait, no, 99's higher than 1,800, right? Alright, let's play one more for the road and see what we get. Is there a fun deck I can play for one game? I don't have anything good queued up. We'll play one more with 1,800's higher. You reckon? 1% to number. No, that's not how it works. You'll see. Yeah, see? 1782. 98% is really often top 2,000. At least it was in the VV season when no one was playing. I can't keep that. Yeah, there you go. See, we learn things on the stream sometimes. I want to keep all these cards, man. Fuck off starting town. That was a greedy keep, but I think we'll do it. Oh no, this is like the worst card for us to see. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I noticed it last season. That's why I knew. It did the same thing to me. Oh, well, we got Mythic for Avatar, which will be great, right? That gives me a +1 on all the people who are just going to come back to Arena for Avatar. Okay, he doesn't do that unless he has an answer for Cosmogran, right? So... Oh, no! Is this the main deck you use to rank up? Oh, this season. I always mix it up. The last Magic event I played at, I played this deck. It was an RCQ, and we did win it. Oh my god, bro. Give us a break. Alright. We're literally just gonna hold this Phoenix down so we can double spell. Lovely. Don't we love to see it? Where's the instant speed, make a card a sheriff card, hey? What's my win rate? I didn't actually track it this season. What the oh, no, no, no. I know what deck this is. Yeah, this is some dickhead playing oops, all steal your cards. Yeah, it's Yugen. I hate this deck. This deck is miserable to play against. This deck is the definition of miserable play experience. If I had to guess, I started at D3 today, and we've lost one game for the entirety of the day. Yeah, it's just the steel deck. This guy definitely hit Mythic and just switched to this. Like, I'm just not going to play with any cards in my hand. Wretch. Look at the top 9, exile one of them face down, put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Sure, dude. Play your 5 mana 2/3. Just gonna keep clapping back at the guy who told me aggro wins against control. I agree with that. I do genuinely think, in like the triangle, right? Aggro beats control, which beats mid-range, which beats aggro, is kind of a general vibe. There are no good sweep. Yeah, he's bullshitting about no good sweepers in the format. Oh no, my cards. How could you? Seam rip, you monster. That is not correct, brother. I'm literally about to just use this. I was like, grab my voice of victory, dude. And combo beats everything. Yeah. Well, combo loses to aggro. That's how it's meant to work anyway. Well, we gotta do this. Oh no, he couldn't play his, Cruel Claw's heists, guys. This is so sad for him. And I think I will grab a rose. Green, please. Yeah, sucks we can't double spell here, but that's life. I should have used the Bright Glass search to check what I had left in the deck and what he stole from me. What are we thinking, guys? Deadly cover up? Am I about to get absolutely giga wrecked by Deadly? Rabbits always kind of lose to control. Damn. Maybe you need some more pump spells. Oh, I mean, you just said you did put like a bunch of 4-drops in it for like to beat Starcage, right? That probably is part of the reason why. Battle menu, sure, dude. Nico would never play this. No. Did someone say 4/4 demon that's about to get just removed out of existence? What's more valuable to me? I should have tapped the Llanowar Elves there. Goodbye, Llanowar Elves. Hello, 1/1 counters on all my creatures. Control players kind of picked up that aggro has 4-drops, so they've swapped Starcage in favor of more sweepers. Yeah, it's always a game of cat and mouse. Absolutely agree with you. I think aggro's in a rougher spot now that they've lost Screaming Nemesis. Which says a lot about how fragile aggro was, that one color loses one card and it falls apart, but we'll see if it comes back. It bounced back after Corey Steelcutter. It can bounce back again, I think. You know that scene in Queen's Gambit? Where, like, she's lost in her first game of chess and the opponent says, "You're supposed to concede here." This is how I feel right now. Our opponent heard me. Very cool. Alright, so to beat this deck, we just need to cut all the good shit out of our deck. If I'm correct. Which I think I am. I'll keep Battle Menu in, because I can play that at instant speed. We also need to diversify our threats, if I'm not mistaken, because he's just going to run cards that hate out other cards in my deck. We'll run Beza. 2 of Beza. And I actually think I want Seam Rip in favor of Get Lost. Or do I want Requisition Raid? Oh, it's got to be Requisition Raid, hey. Phoenix Down's alright. I'm gonna cut Elspeth, actually. He's just gonna hit it with the end, and I'm just gonna be miserable. Or he's gonna steal it from me, and I'm gonna be miserable. There are 2 paths, and both ended misery. One battle main you can cut. Alright, this is what we'll roll with. Annex is gonna kill him, or you are. Can you send me my deck? Can I send you deck list and maybe you suggest stuff? Yeah, sure, chuck it. Actually, are you in the Discord? Because I know Nightbot snipes down links. Yeah, cheers. Oh, we do have a Discord command. How great. For once, I'm not disappointed with Nightbot. What do we think, guys? Intimidation tactics? Yep. Bye, Llanowar Elves. Maybe he gets rid of Zenith. I like to think that the deck he's on, like, people play these decks as, like, a knee-jerk reaction to, like, having all their shit taken away from them or not getting to do what they want. I like to think they get saltier than anyone else when they lose games now. Because they're like, but I took away all your toys. How did you beat me? We'll grab... We want to play our cards. Playing cards is good for us. Particularly since Intimidation Tactics doesn't hit a lot of this stuff. Okay, well, we're not going to play Valgavoth Slayer yet. Alrighty. Oh, think of how good of a the end target this would be, opponent. Or a Boroid, holy shit. In my hour of need. So, Paw Patch Recruit is kind of one of the scary cards for him to deal with, right? Yeah, you mind if I get to it later tonight, by the way? I've got to go out and pick up my partner. But I'll take a look at it and I'll... Are you wanting to make it faster? Like, to beat Control? Is that kind of the vibe here? Oh no. Not the 5 mana 2/3. I am finished. I cannot possibly defeat this card. Faster would be more optimal? Yeah. And do you have any, like, wild card limits or anything? Because I could, like, recommend you, like, cards that you might not be able to craft as all. I don't want to do that to you. No wild cards, but feel free to tell me any Rex. Because I haven't checked your deck yet. But I'm already thinking of a card that you might not have, because I know rabbits don't usually think about space, but that white vehicle, that white spacecraft that gives +1/+1 to things, could be good. It's like something cruise ship or something. It's one of the spacecraft. It's the 2 mana white spacecraft that can give +1/+1. Lumen Class, yeah, Lumen Class Frigate, you got it. Are you about to tell me it's already in the deck? Alright, so Ouroboros is like eating at the end, right? We're never seeing him again at this point, or a deadly cover-up. And Salute. He is so dead, right? Either Ouroboros is dead or he's dead. It's one of the two. You have 2 copies of that? That might be enough. I'll have to see what your deck list is like. I think Avatar is giving you some pretty crazy cards for a white token strategy. I'm personally going to be trying Suki in this deck. She's a 3 mana 2/4 that when a non-land permanent you control leaves the battlefield, you make a 1/1. And I think she'll be perfect for this deck. Oh no, Intimidation Tactics. Man's going to play Intimidation Tactics and get a good look at me, at what cards I'm going to use to beat him. Alright, well, let's just do this. So it's the end? Question mark? Shooting that sheriff. Sure, buddy. You do that. And then I can ditch this, Nice Get Lost too. That's fun. Alright. Yeah, I can't do anything without mana. And we'll just, play around Intimidation Tactics here by getting this in. And this can bring in Ouroboros next turn and crush him, if it needs to. Yeah, well, that was my plan to use Restless Prairie there, but he had 2 pieces of interaction. I still think we're in a really good spot. There's only 1 card that could be a board wipe here. I don't run any in my deck. And if it's spot removal, Poor Patch Recruit's just going to generate value. And Ouroboros just going to get resurrected by Phoenix down before combat next turn to buff everything. Oh, look out! It's the 5 mana 2/3! Ah! What will we do? This card is just not it. I don't know. I don't think I would play that 5 mana for that. I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. This is why we play Phoenix down. Wretch is catching strays. Well, he's played it a bunch of times now and it's done literally nothing. Oh no, guys, we're losing Cruel Claw's Heist. Meanwhile, y'all mind if I just win the game real quick? This is why Oops decks are really annoying. I understand that. But, like, it folds to so many things. Like, if you just play cards instead of holding them, the decks just, like, get absolutely blasted. And then the people who played the decks get salty that they couldn't do the thing to you. Here we go. Enjoy. Have a requisition raid, buddy. On the house. Y'all mind if I go to combat? Let's give him the... Voila! GG, opponent. GG. Damn, we climbed, Yeah, oops, your life total's gone, brother. Those are some good games, though. I didn't think I would be climbing this fast. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, everyone. For all you fans out there who enjoy lurking, if you want to lurk more in this stream, feel free to follow. I uploaded a few new videos to YouTube too. Check those out. Plugs, YouTube, Twitch, blah, blah, blah. I'll be on tomorrow and Wednesday. So if you want to catch me then, feel free. Otherwise, I'll see you whenever. See when I'm looking at you, I guess. Cheers. Bye-bye.